Hi and welcome back to the Intelligent Auto channel. The more observant among you will notice we have new surroundings. I've been moving workshops, moved into a far bigger space from the little place I had. So first of all, I'm going to give you a look around. So this is what you're greeted with when you come into the new place. We have a very plush customer waiting area, reception desk, and also a little coffee bar too. I installed these windows so that the customers that come and see us can actually see what they're paying for. So that's looking straight out into the workshop. As you can see, the workshop is quite a bit bigger than what we had. So I'll take you through there now. This is the door in. Got a ramp there. Got a river tool storage area. We've installed this 5-ton scissor lift, and then we've got 3 2-post lifts and a small 3-ton scissor lift here. This is my bay here. Basically toolbox, all the diag gear. Go with it. Even bought tyre machines. So this is the new place. Hope you all like it. It's I've had about 2 months of absolute sleepless nights setting this up. So yeah, so this is where we're working from now. Because we've got the bigger workshop now, I've been actively looking for more equipment. As you can see just by the walk around there, we've invested heavily in garage equipment, but also as well we've been looking at additional diagnostic and test equipment. Because I've got the extra space, I can now work on EVs and PHVs and hybrids, because I can cordon off a bay if we've got something that's being worked on while it's live, which is the purpose of this video. So I wanted some additional test kit for the EV market. So I reached out to Alex from Think Car UK, Impact Diagnostics, and asked what he had available to fill the gap that I needed. And he's been very good to send along some of the latest EV kit from Think Car, which I'm going to show you what he's supplied me with. So here's the kit that Alex has sent me. I already have a Think tool, so everything he sent me is to do with the Think tool. So in this box here is the Think tool EV package. I'm just going to show you what we've got. So basically we'll have there's a packing list here. It's basically a load of leads. Now what this kit allows me to do is it allows me to connect direct to the batteries of the vehicles independently of the vehicle. Also as well, we have a Tesla LAN connection as well, which is the diagnostic lead for Tesla. So there's a power pack there, a load of breakout leads, and then packs and packs of these pre-configured leads for different vehicles. So this, I'm told, will allow me to basically interrogate BMUs, battery management units, independent of the car's diagnostic platform. So that's one. Also as well, he sent me this ThinkCar CE EVC 201 insulation tester. A lot of EVs do end up with insulation faults, which basically means that the high voltage side of the vehicle is potentially starting to short to the chassis of the car. So it's basically a big meter. I'll admit I have had this out the box because I've charged it up. Just power it on, and it'll go up to 500 volts. So if we want to test, we basically press that button there, and then that does the test. So it's basically pushing out 565 volts. It's OL, it's an open circuit because there's nothing connected onto it. So we'll switch that off. Quick start guide with it there, so we'll go through that to see how that works. And this comes with a set of leads too. I've already took the power lead out here because I've already charged it up. That's just the power leads for different markets, the European plugs and American plugs, what have you. Don't need them over here. And then we've got the actual test cables themselves. I haven't used this yet. All I've done is charged it up. So I'm taking it that goes into there. There we go. So that's one test lead in. All colour coded. So I'd imagine black goes to black, green goes to green. It's the black lead. It goes in there. And the green lead goes in there. As I say, I haven't tested this yet, so I'm going to have to read the quick start guide to see what we're actually doing with it. So that's that bit of kit. So quite a substantial bit of kit actually. I know ThinkTool is a Chinese manufacturer, but that is a really well made piece of kit. Charging port on the bottom, and there's a USB connector there, and that's just the charging port for the unit. So stand on the back, stand it up, put that over there for now. And then there's this thing here, which came in a very smart flight case. By the way, if you buy anything from ThinkCar, you do get 3 months free subscription to Mechanic Mindset using the code ThinkCar3. This here is the ThinkCar CE EVP 802, and it is a battery pack module equalizer used for equalizing the cells in a high voltage battery. So if you ever replace the cell, you need to make sure each individual cell is at the same state of charge as the rest of the cells in the pack, so that you don't end up with a thermal burnout. So that's what this thing does here. Basically, you plug, you do 2 packs at a time. So you plug your leads in the front, and then you can charge multiple cells up at once. Again, not had the opportunity to use it yet. Hopefully we will soon. sort of sooner rather than later actually. But again, quite a substantial bit of kit, steel frame, steel body, a nice LCD display there. So, and it comes with the leads. It's quite some weight, that. These are the leads that plug in to the front of the pack, and then these are the leads which then clip onto each individual cell within the battery. The power lead there for it, and again in there we have packing lists, it's the test report to say it's been tested. So again, we'll hope to use that very soon. Put that back in there for now. So yeah, so basically we've got possibly more kit here for testing EVs than what you would find in some dealerships. So what I have is, I've got a Tesla Model 3 which has an HVAC problem which I need to plug in diagnostically. So we should be able to, in this box here, there should be a lead allowing us to plug into that car to then get some diagnostic information from the HVAC system. I've got a Mercedes-Benz E350e here, which has got a high voltage battery fault. And I've also got a Mercedes GLE, which again also has a high voltage fault. Now both of these vehicles are reporting insulation faults, so should be able to use that insulation tester on these two and say this one, until I actually plug into it diagnostically, and I've proved the fault, the air conditioning or the heater isn't working on this car. So the owner suspects that it potentially got a faulty aircon compressor, but we're not going to change a part which costs in excess of £1,000 based on guesses. So we're going to do some testing on that. So I'm going to be doing a separate video on each one of these vehicles and utilising the kit that has been sent from Alex at Think Car UK. That all integrates with the Think tool, which I've had now for about a year. So hopefully we'll be able to sort these three vehicles out with all the goodies. So I'm going to leave you there for now. I'm going to read some instructions on especially the insulation tester, because I need to do the insulation tests on these vehicles. Now I have done some insulation testing on these vehicles with a megameter. Now even though a megameter goes up to 1000 volts, when you actually test, it only outputs 125 volts. That's saying it's open circuit there, and up to 860. It goes up to about 1 gigaohm, the mega. I'm being told that this thing here is the better bit of kit for doing it, because it will actually test at 500 volts. So we'll see. So we've done the tests with the mega on the silver Mercedes, which were, I wouldn't say they were inconclusive, but they were, I wasn't 100% convinced that the mega was doing the job. So I'm going to redo the tests with this. So thanks for watching. I hope you like the new place, and stay tuned for some EV diagnostic videos. Basically, Tesla, best EV, best-selling EV. I'm saying the best EV, the best-selling EV in the world, and two EVs there from possibly one of the biggest manufacturers in the world of motor vehicles. So we'll get those videos done as soon as I can. I'm keen to get these vehicles through the workshop, so I am going to, as I say, keep a video diary of the diagnostic procedure, and I'll be editing that and putting it into some YouTube videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.